Hey guys, this is Mark Shawson, the Pattern Trader, and I just got off a webinar with over 1,000 registrants. So I'm super excited about all of the interest in what we're doing. I think I can't help but attribute part of this to the background of what's going on, this corona meltdown. A lot of people, first off, are at home, and I think that this has really shaken us up our assumptions about what we do, how we look at the world, and how we're going to look at the world going forward. And to my mind, it's consistent with what I always tell my son: when one door closes, another one opens. And so, this may sound self-serving, but I set up the Pattern Trader in September 2015 with the idea in mind to enable people to become independent of their money managers, independent of their stockbrokers, become independent thinkers. In this world, to my mind, you have to think critically. You can't just mindlessly, think what people are, feeding you. There's so much information and misinformation out there that you really need to have a critical mind and, look at things differently. And so on this webinar, one of the, most anticipated questions and one of the most often asked questions is, what is your advice for independent traders who want to start trading full time? And, I can kind of understand that. People now are, wondering if they're going to have jobs and also wondering if they're going to need second streams of income. And to my mind, the answer would have been the same that I would have given in September 2015 or 6 months ago or now. In order to become an independent trader, you need to have two things. You need to have a trading plan, and you also need to have a mindset. And frankly, one is as important as the other. So a trading plan, first off, is just like any business plan. How much risk can you take? How much can you put in your account? What is your trading methodology? Does your trading methodology have an edge? What is your risk management? How much are you going to risk on each trade? What is your objective for your account? And, a lot of other things that would go into any normal business plan. Trading is a business. We tend to think, that trading is just something you pull up your chair and you just make all kinds of money. And if you don't approach it with a business mindset, like you would starting any other business, you're probably going to be doomed from the start. Now, I always said that the second component is the mindset. So the heavyweight boxer, Mike Tyson, always said, it's everybody has a plan until you get punched in the face. And if anybody remembers Iron Mike in the 80s, all his opponents would, step in the ring after, 6 months of training and, psychology, and have all of these things in mind. And then Iron Mike would just unload one of their punches, and all of that was out of the window. All of that planning, that training, and whatnot. And they knew they were overmatched. And, it's kind of the same thing in the markets. People go in with these great, ideas and excitement to make all this kind of money. And then a couple trades in, and they realize that it's much more difficult. And so, to my mind, the mindset is you have to, everyone, goes in with the expectation of how much money they're, looking to make. What you should do is kind of get in the mindset, how are you going to feel if, you take 5 losses in a row? If you take 10 losses in a row? Is this going to alter your trading plan? If you are using the right risk strategy so that you can absorb 10 losses in a row? So it's a very complementary thing, a plan and a mindset. And this is what, I talk about a great deal at the Pattern Trader. For those who've followed me, certainly recently on my Elite and Master Pattern Trader programs and many other things we've offered, during all of this chaos and meltdown, our members have literally made thousands and thousands of pips, being long pound New Zealand, being short dollar yen, being short gold at the right time, and literally taking thousands of pips where most traditional investors are scratching their heads and frankly looking to jump out of windows. So with that said, I hope you are ready to adopt the right trading plan and the right trading mindset. And if I can be of any help to you, let me know. With that said, I wish you a healthy and prosperous trading day, and I'll see you next time.